how that plays out. Here we go, going into round 3. Finally, we're seeing some Veil gameplay. We got Goðar spawning in cargo, and we got Titus gaming up in the north, of course, as their fixed spawn, and that's an early arms lab for them. So looking for an early armor 1 or weapons 1. Bitey with the Gorge, probably setting up a tunnel into Nanogrid. Why are we seeing them assist 1 by 1? I do not know, but there it is, 1 by 1. Menace and Vux, so a 2-2 split. Probably going for some early parasites. And a 2-2 split from these guys as well. Ulti taking long range and Sammy G on the corner. So looking like they're working together. If they can nab him with a parasite and Sammy G can go in when he's on the reload, that would be a nice early kill. He is separated there. And maybe a side attack and you can get each side there. Lockley is parasited, so he can't see these guys, but they can see him. The secondary Marine who's backing him up is in position. Sammy G and ulti. Getting hunted a little bit. Sammy G coming around. This is the call there. Really nice. Taking him on with the double bite. It was almost at the exact same moment. Phenomenally well done. Sammy G is on the corner. And Rantology surely has spotted him. Sammy G does set the parasite. But it does get taken out. On the far side of the map, which we just missed a whole lot of, Gorgeous and Sicknick taking the parasites, have built up the extractor. And wow, that's really good from Golden. That's an early drifter kill. Gonna desist and take out this harvester. Menace and Valk, I mean, they're forced to defend this, which is bad news for them in general. And the harvester is going to take a huge amount of damage and might get taken out as well, depending on how long it takes Valk and Menace to clear Golden here. There's the harvesters being built by Bitey as the Gorge. Drifter has been taken out, of course, as we just saw. Ah, fantastic from Golden. He still might not take it out because it still has plenty of growth, which provides it with a little bit of extra HP. Oh, adding insult to injury. He's tagging it and he's really going for that harvester. And they're not taking the bait. And he's taken it. He's taken the harvester. Really nice early pickup from the Marines. Oh, and he takes the kill as well. Yeah, Goðar are looking a little bit weaker at this point. Nice tail. Oh, that was a nice pickup from Sicknick. Armor 1, weapons 1. Everything's going well from Titus. They still haven't got any aggression into Nanogrid, but they've taken out an early harvester into Pipeline and maybe even building it themselves. 2 Skulks and a Gorge onto Gorgeous. Gorgeous is going to find it very difficult to take those guys on. He does get a kill, but he's not quite in range to get the heal spray onto Volk there. It does get taken out, but he actually gets a kill onto Gorgeous with the heal spray, leaving Nanogrid vulnerable. Wow, the Crag's going down. It's almost killed. Look, they're trying to finish it. Oh, 5%. 5%. Jeez. That's the difference between weapons 1 and weapons 0, is 5%. Golden looking to build up Pipeline now. He's dealing with the assist line. Aliens are a little bit frazzled. I don't know what they're calling to do right now, but it doesn't look particularly effective. Look at all these Marines. You can see how spread out they are. Completely different positions. All of them taking these 1v1 fights and winning. Valk taking a 1v1 here, getting caught out by Locklear. He drops down a little bit by accident. And he's so low, he's going to have to sneak around for a very long time there. Good job from Golden, taking another 1v1. And when you're going up against 1v1 Marines, if you're losing every single fight, that's not a good sign, and that's not going to endeavour well. It's going to essentially, well, it's going to work out badly. We're going to see a lot of range fight from Ulti, Sammy G, and Bitey with the spikes and the spray and the spit, and they take him off with some bites. You've got Gorgeous moving into position to maybe cut off the Gorge. If the Gorge comes in more defensively around here and the Lurks move on this way, maybe he can catch that Gorge out, but he's not actually doing it. Sicknick and Gorgeous, maybe they're going for a base play, maybe going for some of those spurs. Yeah, no, actually, Bitey's actually in position to be dealt with by Gorgeous. Really good job. And they hear it, and he's going in. They hear the heal spray, they go straight in. Bitey is terrified right now. Look at him panicking, look at him jumping around. He's going to get taken out. He's using the Harvester as cover, but there's no denying that. And the Lurks were called in. Actually, Sicknick slowed one of those Lurks down, giving Gorgeous an opportunity to maybe take one of those Skulks out, the Lurks out. No, he's not going to be able to do it, but he's going to get taken out. A lot of med packs slowing that kill down. Wow. Giving an opportunity for them to build up this left-hand side of the map and take system waypointing. Shotgun is on its way, weapons 1, armor 1. Titus have everything they need right now. 6 extractors, they've got a good amount of harass onto Pipeline. Oh, and they're taking on Nanogrid. Really good job from Titus. They are doing exceptionally well in combat. In fact, if you look at the team kills, 10 versus 6, with such low amount of kills total, maybe it's hard to say how well one team's doing over the other, but you can see there's a somewhat of a superficial advantage there. Sicknick taking a 1v1. Fantastic! Such speed that he dealt with. Ulti and Sammy G, they got a single spur each. trying to get back into nanogrid, but once they're in nanogrid, it's exceptionally difficult to clear them back out. Tunnel is gone, infestation is gone, harvesters are dealt with. This is looking like a very early good game. They've taken C12, but that's going down as well. Pipeline has been built, but it's low maturity. Menace with a 1v1. This is an important 1v1. He's holding 2 harvesters alone here, and he gets some high speed but high volume. Cycnic turns around, takes him out. Volk with the 1v1 at this point with the reloading Cycnic, comes up with a pistol, doesn't quite finish him off. Titus Gaming are going to be sat on so many extractors very soon. They're going to be a 6 with a recap at Skylight, setting on 7. Overlook could be their 7th, and they might lose that. So I'm a little bit worried for Titus now. They have a lot of money, they've got phase tech coming along, but they're holding nanogrid. I don't want to see the phase getting nanogrid. I did make this clear before the game began. I'm not a fan of the phase getting nanogrid. It's slow to get anywhere. Phase tech is completed, and there it is. Okay, we'll see how it goes. They got a lot of money, so there's no arguing that they've still got an advantage anyway. I just really am not a fan. Volk doing a good job taking on Skylights. I mean, it was already dealt with, so he's going for the power node. And a drifter. The aliens, though, there's nothing to follow right now because the aliens are just frazzled. They have no idea what they're doing. Samiji and Ulti, they're just flying about looking for a fight that they're not going to get killed in. And they're terrified, and they're on the verge of calling it. I mean, they really need to just come up with a plan and execute it and see how it goes. All this meandering around, it's not going to turn out well. Especially with the phase gates at this point. I mean, the base was vulnerable. Not anymore, though. The phase gate's up. The mines are complete. There's no mines. Why are there no mines? And that's interesting. They got the armory and the arm stab right next to each other. Weapons 2 has started. 5 extractors. Golden taking 1v1. Really nice. Gets the kill there. Does take a bite, but you can't argue with that. He gets a nice kill there. Now Golden and Locklear are a 2-man team. They're going to clear up so many harvesters. Going to put Go'dar down to 1. You can see a bit of a movement around nanogrid. Cycnic holding it alone with his shotgun play. Ulti and Sammy G there trying to ranged attack him. Sammy G coming back round. He needs to be careful though. He's not full HP. Menace with a lot of speed coming into Cycnic. Massive shotgun blast takes him out. Ulti with about 1% HP. Almost gets finished with the retreat there. Bitey gets taken out. Volk is going to be taken out with the shotgun blast. Fantastic shotgunning from these guys. And both these lurks are forced to retreat with extremely low health. And if they had weapons too, there would have been 2 lurks dead and 3 skulks dead as well. And that probably would have been the GG call. I really think at this point it's too long for the fades. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's still a while to the fades. But I think the Marines have such a significant advantage that they're going to stay ahead from this point on. Menace comes into the fight, and he's actually in position for a good amount of time there. Gets a couple of bites off. These guys are going to need to weld up. Scan goes down. Cycnic with the missed shot onto Volk, with the pistol coming out as well, but missing a lot of those shots as well. Gorgeous in solo defense, and there's the base rush call, perhaps. They've got a beacon, they've got plenty of money, there's the scan just in case. A good job from Rantology, meeting up with Gorgeous here, dealing with this harvester. Locklear taking a 1v1 onto Ulti. He's actually done a fantastic amount of damage. The weapons 2 is complete. He's got a 1v1 against the Mundups, and he takes him with the pistol. Fantastic from Locklear. Unbelievable. These Marines are on fire right now. Harassment from Samiji onto the nanogrid phase gate, but he's forced to retreat by the mere idea that someone will come through. That's not a good sign. Locklear again with the solo defense. These Marines are stalwart. They're stoic right now. They are holding so effectively. And he gets taken out, but he gets the skulk. Again, aliens actually sort of forming a plan. It's been... Oh my gosh, look at these scans. 9 extractors. They're going to afford every scan in the game. At this point, they don't want Go'dar to try and outsmart them, to try and do something really sneaky that they're not looking for. The scans are providing the opportunity there to see everything. The scan there again, just to make sure the lurk doesn't come around from behind. And there's Golden trying to cut him off, but Samiji has managed to escape just about. But they have lost one of those lurks. I feel like I saw it but didn't call it. I'm not sure what's going on there. Golden and Mendasp taking that long range fight. Oh wow, this is it. So this is their spawn. They're getting hemmed in. This is where you see the noose tightening. A really nice job from Sammy G taking out Golden. So you could, I really dislike the infestation everywhere. It's quite distracting. It's hard to keep up with what's going on. Sammy G is on top of that phase gate. He's caught out of position. He might get taken out in this corridor. Nice shotgun blast. Doesn't actually take a significant amount of damage off of him. And he's going to escape there. And Ulti comes around the side and deals with Locklear, allowing Sammy G to escape. And the fades have come out. So we've got the 9-minute fades. I really think they'll just go into fights and probably get flash faded. But we'll see if they can maybe turn this around. The Y junction phase gate's a nice one. especially up against the cargo hive, and that's going to stop them from getting through this section of the map. All this infestation, you can see the amount of damage it's doing. 50% on all these extractors, because they have been reduced to that 50% mark, which is the armor being taken off by the bile on the infestation. And again, the aliens don't really have a plan. They're not really up to much. There's no tunnel in place. They haven't really got an aggressive play. The scans are going down to make sure that they can't really do anything particularly sneaky. Log clear, long range onto ulti. Might be able to finish him. There's the backup from Golden. Extractor's going to be replaced by Overlook and Skylights, putting them back up to 8 extractors probably. There's the arc play. Titus Gaming at this point, closing the noose, getting everything they need to win this game, even an advanced armory. I'm surprised they're not going for cat packs. I think cat packs probably would be just as good. But they got plenty of Pirates, of course. Yeah, the jetpacks make sense. They got loads of money, so might as well. So the Arc Factory is almost complete. We're going to be seeing 7 extractors in the next 20 seconds. Advanced Armory is almost complete, and the Weapons 3 is on its way. 1 biomass for the aliens. They've only got 2 spurs. Never even had the opportunity to finish that 3rd spur there, which is a bit sad to see. Volk and Menas trying to be sneaky. They'll probably get scanned in a second, though. Sammy G coming around the vent section here. But you can see that they're essentially trapped by the hive. They can't afford to leave that hive area. Wow. I think he did some damage there. Not too much, but a good amount. Scan goes down. Scans are making it so difficult for the aliens. It must be so demoralizing coming through, almost getting out your base and being scanned and knowing that they've spotted you and it's probably not the best time to push. At this point, I've given up on Go'ar. I don't think they'll be able to take this game. I really don't think they have anything to turn this around. They have got to deal with arcs, weapons 3, jetpack. There's a lot of different stuff that they're going to have to start teching to deal with, and they don't have the money for it. I really think when those arcs start pushing, they're not going to be able to defend against those arcs. There's the phase gate of the dome. That's what you need to see. That's going to completely cut the aliens off from getting out of their base. Gorgeous doing a good amount of damage onto these fades. Really nice onto Mendes. Almost takes him out. Fantastic final shot. Really good job, and I can't believe he managed to... Here's the 1v1 up against Volk, and he's not actually getting the damage onto Volk. And Volk's not really getting the damage onto him. Fantastic shotgun blast on the back. And there's a good game called. Once that the first fade went down, they knew that was pretty much a symbol of their defeat. Really nice job from Titus Gaming, taking it 2-1. Oh my gosh, you guys wouldn't believe how smug I am that I